Hey guys, today's topic is about file collocation. What I mean by that? Imagine you have a lot of files and folders in app component, but you need some other UIs and other UI components. What you will do in your case, right? First of all, I would recommend you just focusing on the components right here. For example, if you remember that case, we just created the feature.tsx file and imported the other, I mean, other just other the any the routing component, right? Yeah, for example, right here. Yeah, that's working, but I would recommend you uh, components would be placed in the source folder right here in separated by just app component, right? I would recommend you right here because a lot of developers and a lot of front-end developers just supporting that case. Yeah, it's a best practice, I think. And also, if you just share your code with other people, you can just other developers just understand your code, what you mean by like this, by implementing like this, right? You can see feature is just imported and just I just updated the collocation of that keys. Yeah, it's working. It's easy and that's just working. Yeah, it's not difficult, guys, right? Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's just separated the components. For example, not found it. We just created only the UI, but sometimes you can build some blocks of the React, UIs. You need some other components and custom components you can import into our into your profile or into any just routing folder. It will be working right here, right? It depends on your case and depends uh, on your on your desire, right? For example, if I'm just gonna profile page, I think the profile page, it's putting the profile page. You can see create itself in the folder, just in the component. For example, maybe user.tsx. It should not be the page.tsx. Only the page.tsx will display your UI on the screen, right? User does T6, for example, let me the use synapse user. Um, for example, just like expert default or expert name it doesn't matter. It depends on you how you will do it, right? And for example, maybe just user avatar you need it here. User avatar, right? And import that this file here in the page T6. How can I do this? Let me remove the file and wrap it the just brackets and also the inside of the fragments and rack fragments you can copy here and just import the user component there. If I'm gonna open it up, it's just working, right? I mean, maybe user component is might be client component. And in your, I mean, your profile component is a routing system. It would be just server component because a lot of developers prefer server component because anything, from the database you can fetch some of the data from the server is easily, and also for every users and every developer experience, that would be easier for browsing system, right? Because when you open the file, you don't need to wait for uh, your internet connection just fasting. I mean, just working faster, right? For example, if I'm gonna open the developer tools network here, you can see right here something went wrong in that folder. No, not working here because if you refresh the page, the errors will be removed, right? Yeah. what files just would be put it on here. You can see dom.gsx blah blah blah. It's just Webpack and Babel the combined the code from the Next.js. You cannot care about all the deep dive, I mean deep information in this case, because you can only just understand the basics of what you do and what you build in that case. Yeah. That's all, but I would recommend here just separate the components files and import it to your routing files and routing folder. Yeah, that's very easy. And when you're pushing the code to GitHub, other developers just collaborating with you and understand easily, right? Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Let me push the folder, git add, git all, git commit. Today's lesson is lesson 8. Yeah, git push. Uh, why I am pushing the code? Because a lot of new beginners trying to update their code, but I would recommend you just write your code yourself. And also, if you if you have misunderstanding something, you can go here and just for example, just search for the commits. For example, in our case, in the lessons 8 is current commit, right? In the current commit, something like the updated and also commits in here, and you can just copy and paste it in your code editor. It would be working, right? Yeah. Yes, that's all, guys. Today is about the file collocation, and next lesson we have I mean we will continue the routing system because it's a big topic and a important topic in Next.js. Yeah, see you in the next video, guys.